documented. Can you write unfamiliar words up on it?
What's up, beautiful people? How y'all be? How you be? How you be?
Happy New Year's.
Kings and queens, royalty. That's my girl. You want me to pin it?
Yes, ma'am.
We are talking about grants and capital today.
Okay.
Y'all missed me last week? What's up?
Oh my
That's a
God. Hello. I'm a hater?
hater.
Wow.
My nigga, he's a hater.
You don't believe that yourself.
Hater.
What's up?
The only person I hate on is myself.
You hate on yourself?
Yeah, every now and then, you know.
You hate on yourself, or you stop you stop yourself from prospering because you in your thoughts.
No, I just hold myself accountable.
I hold myself accountable.
You know.
Oh, that boy look good today.
Who, me? Thank you.
I said the board.
Oh.
No, the board, big boy. JJ, scoot over.
Anyway, thank you anyway.
Scoot over a little bit. All right, how was y'all weekend? It's Monday. It's the beginning of the week. I hope y'all ain't wait till today to get started. Cause if you waited till today, you're a day late and $1 short.
She said JJ hating?
Who said that?
JJ always hates.
JJ never hate.
JJ always hates.
Alright, what's happening, y'all? Welcome to Entrepreneur University. You know, we just on it as usual every Monday. Tuned in, professors, phone.
The E-Myth in the building. This is the E-Myth mastery. You know, I'm on another level.
He on the next level.
E-Myth mastery.
What's up? So,
Alright, so before we
Oh,
get
wow.
into this, let's just say that we read on live the first 5 chapters of the email.
Yeah, I saw that.
I ain't got to do it yet, but
by the way, for those of you that don't follow Pop, he is doing the Instagram book club.
Shout out to JJ Simmons. I reached 10,000 followers on Instagram.
Shout out to JJ.
I'm excited.
He real quick
Okay.
about his 10,000
It
followers.
took me too long. I'm more upset than anything.
But
Okay.
you got him though. You
I got him. You know.
Now keep him.
Yeah, amen.
All right.
And I sold a book to one of them today. You know, I'm gonna say this before we get off into this. It ain't about getting the lead. You gotta know how to convert the lead.
yes, sir.
Okay? We talk about that another time.
Talk 'em.
You gotta know how to convert the lead, baby. Customer talk. Do you know what to say back to get the sale? See, a lot of y'all celebrate yourself because you got attention, but can you convert likes into cash, baby?
We be trying to teach y'all. We be trying to
Okay.
school y'all.
I asked to do a series. The other two, they brain haven't caught up, so y'all pray for me. Hopefully we can do a conference one day called Likes, Turning Likes into Cash, a social media conference.
We can't
The
even
other
get
two?
them to, we can't even get our followers to get a website.
Maybe they don't want the website.
They need websites.
We offering the wrong product.
They need websites.
Am I
You
making
need
sense?
websites.
Yes, sir.
How they gonna build a website? They don't even know what they doing. Some people don't even know what they
That's
got.
why we offering $300 websites for the month of August. Hello, y'all playing?
Man, them people, they trying to help Apple stay $1 trillion company. They ain't trying to spend $300 on no website.
That's why they business ain't doing what
They
it's
spending
supposed
money
to
with
do.
the white man. Uh-oh.
That's why they business ain't doing what it's supposed to do.
He said, let's go now.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so today we talking about getting capital. Everybody
Okay.
seems to need the same thing. And
Look at that. Somebody, let me be quiet.
What? What they say?
They say have Merry Christmas.
That ain't what
Hey.
they said. They
You
said,
need a seminar.
I want the life. It's coming. Just be patient.
No.
they said they want the lifestyle.
I'm
They
designing
want
my
more of
website
the
on my
likes and the
own.
cash. It's a seminar, man.
All right, let's get into the topic. So today we're talking about capital, getting
Okay.
capital for your business. But first, we're going to talk about how to get grants because y'all keep asking questions. How do I get a grant? How do I qualify for a grant? So on the board tells you exactly the things you need. Well, most of the things that you need to qualify for a grant.
Okay.
Sidebar, if you are a part of Unity as well, all of this is in your email. If you want it directly to your email, Unity as well, $20 a month. All right.
There
See
you
how,
go.
see how I plugged you?
Thank you for the
You're
plug.
welcome.
So simple.
All right.
So simple. You get all this game for free on Mondays and monthly. All you would have to do is sign up and be willing to invest in your motherfucker.
$1.
$1.
With the
I
dollar
didn't finish the
up.
word.
$1.
I didn't finish the
With the
word.
dollar up.
I
For
didn't
those of
finish
you
the
that
word.
haven't, that
Put
this
the
is your
dollar up,
first
dog.
class, if this is your first class, every time we curse, we gotta put $1 in the swear jar.
Starting 5,
Cause
start
me
next
and Pop
month.
curse like sailors. So JJ collect all the
And I
money.
didn't I didn't say that word, so we really all the way
Well,
to
you
the
gotta
middle.
put 50
Comment if I should get my dollar.
And put a
Out
thumbs
too
up.
late, they ain't saying nothing.
Thumbs up if JJ should get his dollar.
I didn't say nothing. So,
So that's the rules. Every time somebody cuss, $100 go on the table.
100. That's not. That was not.
Okay,
the rule.
so-
$1, whatever, same thing.
this is what I guess we done now.
Can we role play? I'm the guy. I'm trying to get the grant from you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm a role play.
You
Okay.
ain't gonna get it for him. I'm the woman. We got the power.
Whoever I gotta give
All
it
right.
So
Okay.
I like that you said that at the
I'm just
beginning. So
saying.
we're gonna start off this grant conversation talking about what qualifies you for the grant as far as just who you are. So the fact that she's a woman coming to me, a black woman at that, and you a black man coming to me, I'm gonna give her the money first because she's a double minority.
Yep.
So that means
to. What does that mean? Double minority.
I'm
Break
black
that
and
down.
I'm a woman.
she's black and she's a
So
woman.
there's a benefit to be a woman.
Yes.
What benefit is it? I'm asking the
Because
question.
just because they're a woman,
Not to
period.
me, but go ahead.
Just because they're a woman, period.
Okay. Why though? What
Because
does that
they're not a
They
black
trust
man.
women. They trust women. Okay.
Because if
Men,
you cannot empower the black man.
But what about me? I'm Hispanic. Yo hablo español. Nací en Honduras. ¿Sí me entiende?
You brown.
No sé poquito es malo.
Hermano. Listen, shout out to you if you got a job.
We try up in here. We kids sit up
Si
in
me
here.
entiende, aquí estamos
Whoa.
tranquilos.
It was a bar on Power the other day.
Really? What happened?
Yeah, somebody.
I started watching Power. Shout out to me. Come on.
Alright, can we get on topic? Can we get on topic?
All
Can we
right.
get on topic? Alright, so basically because she's a woman, that means she's a double minority, which means she qualifies for everything more.
Wow.
Which means the
Interesting.
SBA, the Small Business Administration, will help her faster than they'll help you. Which means the bank will give her a loan faster than they'll help you. The government will give her.
I don't like that, but go ahead. Keep
It's
going.
not.
It's
nothing
fast.
you
It
can
ain't
do
about what I
about
like,
it.
huh?
It's nothing.
Oh,
you
I'm
can
gonna do
about
something.
it. Except go get the money and create organizations that help men as well. That's what we can do.
So a woman gotta my wife name gotta be on my business for me to get the money.
No.
So she become the
But
face of the
you have a
brand.
better chance of getting the money if your wife's not.
Well,
getting it.
it doesn't. The owner of the business doesn't necessarily have to apply for anything.
Okay.
If somebody who represents the business, that's why we hire employees. You know what I'm saying? You can get somebody who represents your business to apply for things, but it will come through their name.
So, for example, when you do
I really wanna
the
go-
surveys for all of
Hey.
this stuff,
Don't hang up, please. I got one thing to go screenshot, then I'll switch to this other phone.
when you go and fill out the paperwork for all of this stuff, they ask you your ethnicity, they ask you your race, they ask you your sex. Once you fill all of those in, they have what's the word I'm looking for? They have questions that pop up. So if I put in a woman, 10 other questions come up. If I put in and I'm black, 10 other questions come up. Whereas if I put a man, 2 questions might pop up or none, because they want to see what it is I'm doing, who I'm helping, and what's my geographic.
My brain done left the building. Okay.
Let's just say racism is real when it comes to this thing, and gender identity is real.
Wow, I see.
So the first thing you need to do is you need to have an entity. So whether you have an LLC, a corporation, a sole proprietor, a partnership, whatever it is, that's the first thing. You can. We talk about this all the time. You do that by you can do it yourself, but to do it correctly, you need to go to a CPA.
Okay. So another thing that qualifies you for a grant is what gets people kind of in a frenzy why they think you have to have nonprofits and things like that, because your business has to have some kind of public benefit or social impact.
Right.
And if it doesn't, you won't qualify for it. If you only make money and it only helps you, you won't get a grant. But the trick to it is, for instance, if you teach an online class, that's a public benefit because you're helping people. You're stimulating urban renewal through entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So me on Instagram just talking about grant.
But the trick is your grant writer needs to know how to write the grant.
Yeah,
So
yes.
if I go and fill out the key to a grant is a grant writer. If I go fill out my own grant and say I teach Entrepreneur University on Instagram, they don't give a damn. Sorry.
Okay,
damn. Ooh,
All right,
that's
and
two.
before we get, we still on LLC. So after, and then we on the women and the public benefit and social impact. So even in between that, before we even get to the EIN, you gotta have like Okay, when they write up a grant, the words are what matters. So like you said, they gotta write it. It has to be an evidence-based organization. So
Okay.
you have to be able to show somebody how you're helping others.
Right.
Which means you have to have testimonies. And faith-based organizations get the fastest grants.
Faith
Isn't
based
true.
and if you help like domestic violence, things
Yeah.
like that. So
It's a lot of things that-
hospitals,
If you're helping the elderly, if you're helping the homeless, if you're helping, if you're a church,
Teens.
not so much teens,
Really? Wow.
but prison,
I was gonna
coming out of prison. If you're helping people coming out of prison, all of those grants are what like.
at risk teams would do
That's
better
what-
than just
if
saying
you're hungry,
teens.
you can go get those grants.
Okay.
So first thing is the LLC. Second thing you need is the EIN. EIN and articles. If you go down, it says articles of incorporation. Those come when you do your LLC. If you go to the CPA, those come with the LLC or the corporation or whatever it is you do. They should. You paying for it. Okay. Okay. Tax ID, that comes with all that too. SAM's number. A SAM's number and a DUNS number is totally different. You cannot qualify or even apply for a grant if you do not have a SAM's number and a DUNS number. All the other stuff, you can be a business without a SAM's and a DUNS. You can be a business with the EIN, tax ID, all of that. But if you don't have the SAM's ID and the DUNS number, you cannot even participate in grant qualifications. Okay.
And let me write this on there. These are completely free.
Correct.
People will charge you online for these things. These things are completely free. All you have to do is type in how to get it.
What
It'll
do the
tell you.
acronym stand for?
Duns? It's a Duns and Bradford number. It's not just Duns. It's
Is it
Duns and
Bradford or
Bradford.
Bradford?
It's Bradford.
Dun and Brad's.
Okay.
Brad, whatever.
Sam's number, I don't know what it stands for. But you can get them
Yeah, I don't
online.
know if that sounds
What
familiar.
purpose do they fulfill? What do they do?
You can't
This-
get a grant without them.
This Sam's number is what you get your grant through. So they give a grant to Sam's numbers that are tied to businesses.
Okay.
And everything in the Duns and Bradford is just a qualification that you need to have.
Okay.
So if you have everything except your Sam's number, you still can't get a grant.
Right.
Gotcha.
When you get a Sam's number, they give you is it a cage number? I think it's a cage number. All of that, again, is free. It comes with, the cage number comes with the Sam's number. And like Pop was saying, if you don't have the Sam's number and you got everything else, you can't get a grant.
Alright. Now, next we go into these articles of incorporation. So articles of incorporation are basically the details of what your business does, your business model. What is your business model? What is your finance model? And how will you work it? You have to be able to describe that in words. It don't have to be long. It could be 3 paragraphs, but you have to have that to open up this business. It's the same thing you have to start a nonprofit. And if you have a good CPA, they'll write it for you.
Yep.
Gotcha.
But you have to have this.
You got it.
Next, we going into this is a big thing because a lot of people don't know what this is, but everybody needs to have this. Whether you have,
If you black, you need one.
whether you have, whether you trying to get grants or not, it's a disadvantaged business enterprise certification, which basically says that I'm black and I don't got money, so I need your money. And there's companies out here that are looking specifically for people who don't have money but that have social impact work. Because there's good people out in the world. You just gotta
Right.
find them. And
Right.
when they looking for you, this is what they looking for.
So the disadvantage business certification, the SAM's number and the DUNS number. It's a process. I'm gonna tell you. I know because I just did one for my business. I just did all of that for my business. It's a process. They give you like 90 days to finish it because it's a whole heap of questions. It's a whole lot of questions, okay? But you can start it and then you can come back and you can finish it later. But it's some things that you need to do, okay? You need
Hold on, 1 second, don't hang up.
this boy.
Yeah, all right, you don't know him.
It's some things that you need to do to get your grant, okay? After you have all of these things, that's when you go to a grant writer. You do not call and bother, I mean you can, but I wouldn't answer the phone if I was a grant writer. If you don't have these things, don't even bother your grant writer, okay? In addition, what's not on there is you need a business plan. Talk about the business plan.
Your business plan is everything that you could possibly imagine inside of. Let me go back on my live. too.
Again, if you're a part of Unity as well, you get a template for your business plan. I'm just saying. Them $20 a month go a long way.
Yeah, damn sure do. But Okay, now we said, in addition to this, because my people just missed it, that in addition to all of this, you want to turn in a business plan. Your business plan has to include basically your business model, your articles of incorporation. You want to include in your finance model what you would do with your money. You want to include in your projections. You want to include in your marketing strategy. You want to include in your sales strategy and all of your products and services and your executive summary. Your executive summary is basically what breaks down everything in a page or less, because it can be a couple sentences. That's your business plan. Have all of this attached to it. Do you some social impact work. If you got certifications, have those certifications in the back of your grant, because if you put them in the back of your grant, it makes you look even that much better, which
More
means if
credible.
you go take classes, and most of the certifications is just a one-day class. So say for instance, Houston has the hub certification. This is one of the only cities that has this, where it's like a Houston's underutilized business. And they got the Houston Hire First program. If you part of both of them, that means you can go get government contracts. You know what I'm saying? The government contracts ain't for like, I'm poor. It's like, we poor and we about to go get rich. So if you have those two certifications, those are classes that you go take for one day for 4 hours. But if you have more than one business, you have to take them for each business.
Okay, I got you. So give me a walkthrough of somebody that through Unity as well either came with half of this, didn't know this, or whatever. Give me a story surrounding this right here.
I'm going to tell you better than that came through Unity as well. Our grant writer, Ms. Winslow.
She's part of Unity as well. You only get it.
Well, yeah,
Unity as well.
okay, well,
Just
yeah,
saying.
that's Unity as well. Okay, Ms. Winslow, basically, when I went to school at U of H for entrepreneur program, I had Ms. Winslow as a plug. The people at U of H used Ms. Winslow to get a $500,000 grant.
Okay. She worked for U of H?
No, she's
Okay.
A grant writer.
independent
Okay.
grant writer.
Okay.
So I've witnessed her use this. She teaches free grant writing seminars sometime, and then we're gonna have a $200 grant writing class for members of Unity as well. And everybody else has to pay $5,500 to get our services. So yeah, maybe I might add another $500 because y'all can't even contact her without contacting me. So we really can charge you who you want.
Okay.
But U of H got a $500,000 grant through
Okay.
our grant writer.
How much she got paid for that?
It's either 10 or 20%. I didn't ask her,
Okay.
but she got paid.
Okay, Kool-Aid. Okay.
She's the realest. What's the content of what? I don't know what you're asking.
What's
Okay, so bring me back. You was going to tell me a story about Ms. Winslow.
No, that was the U of H story. That's it.
Okay.
There's more, but that's the biggest grant that you could possibly go for. Another thing is,
No, I asked for a walkthrough. Give me a story of somebody, a regular person that came to you and had 3 of these, needed this one, and they walked through the process. Ms. Winslow wrote the grant.
needed what one?
Anyone.
Somebody.
I'll give you a story.
Okay.
You asking for a
A person?
testimonial
Yeah,
or you
yeah, yeah.
asking
Okay,
for
so we
a
have somebody that has an agriculture. They are in Africa, actually.
Okay.
So they connected with a guy out here, and they were saying we want to ship stuff from Africa. It was
Okay.
packages. I don't know exactly the business details, but I know they came through. They connected with Ms. Winslow. What she did was she wrote them up a grant, got them $240,000. They paid it. It was 50. They paid her $5,000 and got a 200. She got them $240,000, and now that is their company shipping from Africa and back. And it's I can't think of the name of it, but on grants.gov. Everything in the search bar has a specific thing. So agriculture would have a certain thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Agriculture is big on grants too. You can get a lot of
A
grants.
lot.
Yeah.
So
Because it's feeding people.
Okay.
so grants.gov is a website. Once you have, you can look at it before you have all of this stuff. But once you have all of these things, you have a grant writer. That is where you go to see all the grants that are available to anybody. If I go to grants.gov and I'm part of agriculture or I'm real estate, whatever it is, and I need a grant, I go to grants.gov and I can find what grants that I could qualify for. And then I can take those to my grant writer, even though they already have access to it. I can take those to my grant writer, and she will do whatever needs to be done so that I can get those grants.
I really have some intel that I don't know if I should give people. Should I give?
No, give it to them for $20 a month. I'm just saying.
Well, okay, I'll give them one. I'll give them a few.
You can give a piece of them,
I'll
make
give
them
them a
come
few
back,
of them.
make them pay the $20 for the rest.
Okay, there are
What you asked me for?
because I'm not gonna give them all of this
okay.
information. I was.
Y'all can hate me.
There
I don't
are
give a damn.
few
$3.
organizations who are.
Hey, you owe me $1 for that. Ain't talking about $3. So I don't know cash in or invisible money.
Invisible money. All right, there are a few organizations who are looking for social impact organizations with all of this. A few of them are Impact Hub, which is in Houston. If you're in Houston, but they're nationwide. Echoing Green, Grant Station,
That's enough.
and that's enough.
So these are people that can help them get.
There are
the
people that have funds to the side to say who's doing something.
But they're looking for the right stuff to give their money to, though, right?
Right.
Just like you said. So you got to know where money, what nonprofit or what is attracting the money that they need.
Not nonprofit.
No, Grant.
Okay.
No.
This is about businesses that
Right.
have public.
That
Okay.
are for profit.
So Timmy Chance can get a grant.
if they got a
If they
grant
want to
writer,
do
they can.
something that's doing
Yeah.
right in helping the community, hell yeah.
JJ can get a grant. If
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
business.
Timmy Chance can go get a grant
Okay.
if they want to help the community.
Okay,
And it's-
she says you guys were talking about a hub class that gives certifications. What's the content?
Look it up. No, not to be rude, but look it up, seriously.
Okay, so what is the big deal?
I'm
So-
not about to say about grants.
No, I
We know
want to
y'all.
know.
We're not being rude. We just.
Okay, let me help out right here. So I want somebody to comment right now that follows Pop. You've been hearing about Unity as well for like 2 years now. Tell me why you have not signed up for Unity as well, and hopefully we can solve your problem today to make you a member of Unity as well. Because I want to
waiting
know.
on that. It says
'Cause-
what about a for-profit nonprofit? What?
All nonprofits are for profit,
Correct.
so
Correct.
that's that.
I heard a billionaire say that nonprofits are for lazy people, but I don't know what he meant. I kind of understood.
They're
what he
really
meant.
not.
Nah, you gotta
They really
be
not.
very attentive to detail to have a nonprofit.
I'm
I
in
agree.
it as well.
I agree.
Solutions.
I agree.
Shout
But
out
because
to
I heard it
Spiller
from a
for the Big
billionaire,
City.
you know, I
They
just
not
put it
for
in my
lazy
pocket.
people because they are for profit, but you get little to nothing.
Nonprofits are for profit, but they're for profit. It's easier
Okay.
to get your money that way.
Hydro Jojo said I'm broke. No, you're not. That's $1 a day.
Time
That's
out.
50
That's
cents a
not
day.
even $1 a day.
It's
Yeah,
not.
that's like 50 cents a day.
If
You're not
you-
broke.
And nobody's
just-
broke. I don't want people to
your
use
priorities
that
That's
are
a
wrong.
spell.
Look, I don't want
Yeah,
people
that's
to
a
use
spell
that
from
kind of
the
language
universe.
on this.
Shut up,
On the
JJ.
In reality,
Yeah,
I really do not use broke. Say I'm financially strapped.
I'm between financial
Yeah.
blessings
Do
or
not
whatever.
say
word
I'm
you
That's
want.
50 cents a day, dog.
But I'm broke as a spell.
It is. That's not $1 a day in a month.
That's not even 50
If you
cents,
go
that's
to the
less
club
than
one
that.
time, you gonna park for $20. You gonna get in for $20. If they don't charge you to skip the line, you gonna buy a drink for $12. You done already had paid for 3 months.
Unless you
Y'all
already
skipping lines
paid,
and
bro.
y'all ain't members of Unity as well. Boy, y'all tripping.
The NBA, I wanted to say something that Spiller just said on this live. I'm gonna transfer it so people can hear it out loud. The NBA and NFL are non-profits. Non-profits make hella money. They just have to distribute to shareholders and not the profits. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So what we saying is when you go into a business, you don't have no daddy over your head like where your money going. You get what I'm saying? Now you can do what you want.
If you're for profit, you don't have nobody.
when you're
on
business,
it.
when you're business. So that's the benefit of having a business over a non-profit. Being a part of this group already puts you in a bracket of
Okay, so Royalty says she thought she had to have a business, so that's why she haven't signed up.
No,
so
ma'am.
what she have to do to sign up today? Can we sign her up today? Is it $20
The
deposit?
link is in my
Yes.
bio.
Okay, no. Put the link right here. Let's
They
simplify.
can't click it. They can't
They
click
need
it.
to go to his
Oh, no?
bio.
Okay.
They can go to unityiswealth.com.
So do you
Or they
have
go to
20
Unity
today?
as well, the Instagram.
Royalty, do you have 20 today to sign up today? Not Monday, today. We want to know today.
Today, August.
How many people can we get
13th.
in today?
Everybody, you need to get everybody on their live. That ain't part of Unity
You-
as well.
you
Well, I appreciate shout out to Raw for speaking up and saying something. Some people listen to you and don't say nothing.
More Vegan Moms. Shout out to More Vegan Moms. Say I signed up before I started my business. It's actually great for people to sign up before
Should
they
have
start
it
a business.
Thursday. Okay, I'm gonna follow up with you
Let
Thursday.
me tell you, we're not talking. This is not a Unity Will podcast, but
If you have a business, it's $40 a month.
No, the reason I'm
Just
saying
FYI.
it because somebody asked a question what I thought was kind of irrelevant.
yeah.
And
It was a
it's-
wrong question. So you gotta learn how to ask right questions
What
in
they
life.
ask?
They asked, well, what do I have to do? Okay, here you go. How do you get a grant writer? He just told you sign up to Unity as well, so he can connect you directly to.
Oh,
the
yeah,
program.
yeah.
So now hold on. Let me just say this right quick. I had a young lady yesterday who got a book from me, right? And she's like, oh, I want to write a book. I said, sure, I'll coach you, I'll help you for $175 to get you exactly what you need to do. I can literally help somebody write a book in 30 days, 60 days, max. Okay, but this is the thing. It really hit me, and I've been preaching this mentorship for a long time, but it really hit me yesterday, bro. If you want to take time out of the equation, you need to pay for mentorship. Okay, why go down the long? For example, that person, they can run around, call this person, call that person, when they could have came directly to the source and be able to utilize everything connected to the person that's trying to get them to where they're trying to go.
Not
So
only
you
that,
can,
but-
hold up, one more thing. There's 2 ways to get wisdom, okay? It's 2 ways to get wisdom. People or pain. And if you don't get it through people, pain will schedule it for you. So if you want to take away time from your process, pay for what you need
People are paying.
to speed it up. Okay? 2 ways to get wisdom. People or pain. Okay.
Okay, so somebody said, what's the benefits? Unity is wealth. By the way, let us clear this up. Entrepreneur University is for everybody. Okay? Unity is wealth. It's for our black-owned businesses. Or
Time out.
it's for everybody, but they
Oh,
cater
really?
to
Yeah,
black-owned
got you,
businesses.
huh?
I got white folks in. I got clear
Oh.
people in units. Somebody asked me that today.
White people.
Interesting.
It caters to the black-owned businesses.
It
okay?
caters. Our profits are
For
for
black-owned
creating a
business.
digital economy for black.
What your girl from
people.
Tampa got to say about that? Who you be your girl? The one who was talking about the black people. Who
Well,
did
she
it?
has a business who's all about all people. No, we're
Really?
see when people talk about black people, I think they get mistaken that we don't help everybody.
You just
I'm
trying to
helping.
specifically empower the mind of the blacks.
We trying to keep our money
It's
together.
direct information tied to their DNA that I think they need.
Okay.
So I tell them. But that's not the only person that I'm helping.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Black people versus everybody. Anyway.
But it is black people versus everybody.
Okay.
But the benefits of unity as well is you get social. Come on, Paul.
Okay. You get a 16-week course of
Okay.
how to do business.
16-week course.
You get a 16-week course of how to do business, starting from marketing to sales to filing for an LLC to
What else?
getting attention on social media. You also get a business plan template.
Okay.
You also get a how to do your pitch template, which is about how to pitch your business or your idea.
Okay.
You get to conceptualize your thoughts and put them on paper so that you can bring them into reality.
Okay.
You don't have to be a business owner to be.
You
part
don't
of
have to be a
unity as
business
well.
owner. You also get
Say that
discounts.
with a little more love. Say it one more time.
We
Which
keep saying the same thing. You do not have to be a business owner.
You also get discounts.
on what?
Most people in our network have a product code called Unity as well for whatever product they sell. Whether we have people that fix credit and give discounts. We have people that sell clothes and give discounts.
We got people that write grants that give discounts.
Write grants that do discounts. We got people that
Wow.
sell lotion, soap, natural hair, everything that you could possibly wish to want to buy. We have somebody that will give you a discount on their product just for being affiliated.
Okay.
You get a network of people. You get in a group chat where you have instant access to the knowledge, the network, and the opportunity to win. And if you're a business, she said, excuse me. a lot
You
of-
good too, sweetie.
And if you're a business, we also do direct sales. So we'll rush people to your business to make sure that you sell, and we'll personally give you the money to sell products to our members because we pay for a service that gives people money.
Okay.
And another purpose of Unity is Wealth, and then we'll get back to Entrepreneur University. But another purpose of Unity is Wealth is, if y'all know, everybody don't know for whatever reason. Everybody doesn't know what Black Wall Street is. It's the digital Black Wall Street. That's what Pop is that is what Pop is building with Unity as well. Okay.
Digital. I like that.
Okay, so I'll just, off of that, let's just say, there is a solution to ending poverty. It will be people using group economics and shopping with each other to circulate wealth.
Now hold up.
Yeah.
See what he just did? That's connected. See, he learned that through the pitch to simplify what he's trying to pitch. See, this was, repeat what you just said. Repeat
There
that.
is a solution to ending poverty. All we would have to do is use group economics and shopping with each other. That's what the definition of economy is trading goods and services.
Okay.
Trade goods and services and circulate the wealth of the money that goes inside. So if you look at back in the past, you'll see in 1920, people were spending their money 6 times. Black people were spending their money with each other 6 times before it went out of the community. Now we're not even spending it with each other one
Once.
time. It's like
Oh,
0.24.
Lord.
You get what I'm saying? So now we keep
At least
our
the
money in
conversation is
circulation.
happening. I'm really proud of that. It has gotten
We
more
gotta do more than
aggressive.
talk about it.
Yeah, the conversation 2 years ago, this
Yeah.
conversation was like,
Yeah, I ain't gonna
how
lie,
the fuck
it's-
will we shop with black people?
Come on,
You
put
get
a
what-
dollar.
I owe a dollar.
How much
Okay.
you owe? 4, 3?
3. Well,
All right.
4 one
Somebody
from last
said-
time you didn't pay.
What if you got everything done, you just need a grant writer? You need to go find a grant writer. Next. I understand, but I've been there myself. Honestly, the membership is very worth it, even just for the help. Facts. Alright, let's go.
Okay. Somebody else asked a question, but I'll answer that one because it's fast. Okay, the difference is the $19.99 subscription is for people to be a member of the network. The $40 subscription means you get a monthly gift. That's the one where we give whoever's in a $40 membership, they get a gift in the mail every month. The other $40 that's the BOB subscription. The other $40 women's empowerment subscription is also a gift in the mail, but it's also gonna it's gonna go up too, by the way. But it's gonna add in a child's education on how to do business so your kids can start doing business right now. Now back to this grant, how to get grants, and just access to capital, period, because that's what everybody needs. Most people on here
Access to
are
capital.
here because they need to figure out how to make more money, or they already make money and they want to figure out how to make their money make more money.
Right.
So this is what you do. You use money to buy money. So when I say that, let's say, for instance, we have a credit builder loan is when people come together to fix one person's credit so they can extend their credit lines, buy what they need, and pay everybody back. You know what I'm saying? So imagine that you're imagine you stay in a house with 3 adults, but you have 1 car. How do y'all put gas in that car to make that vehicle move? Everybody has to pitch in to put gas in that vehicle so one person can take somebody to work, the other person can go drop somebody else at work, and the other person can go hit licks or whatever it is. Real life though, you have to use the vehicles that you have to get where you want to go. So that's what credit builder loans is. It's saying, hey, let's all work together to get one person what they need. And all they need is a vehicle. Let's get this person a vehicle so everybody can do what they need to do. And that's how I can map out credit builder loans. Credit builder loan, we all know what credit is. You can pay for your credit to get fixed no matter how bad it is, no matter what's on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna cost you that much. A lot of credit people, they'll tell you it's woo.
Most of them charge $100 to $200.
Yeah, most of them charge $100 to $200, and it might be monthly because they have to
Right.
continuously do it. Credit building is a process. So in about 8 months, your credit can be fixed. Let's say that. 8 months is not a long time. It takes more than that to carry a child. So by the time you get pregnant, you can start building your credit, and by the time you have a baby, your credit will be fixed enough for you to have access to resources.
Wow. Okay.
That was a perfect analogy.
Alright.
What was the need for the look?
Alright.
I love this membership. I've gotten wonderful gifts. The knowledge they pass on is so worth it much. Thank you. Okay, so now back to access to capital. Loans. If anybody in here went to college, then we know loans ain't always the best
I
thing to get.
I would not suggest, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
Loans are not always the best thing to get, but if you can get it, you get it. So when we go from loans, we're gonna go more into investors. Because it's better to get a loan from an investor that wants to benefit from you because they're gonna help you, rather than the bank who just wants to give you some money and wants to give you an APR so that they can say, because let me tell y'all what the bank do. The bank says, they look at your business plan. You have to have a business plan, the format of Unity as well, by the way. If they gonna look at your business plan. If it don't look like you're gonna make money, they won't give you money. It has to look like you're
That's
gonna make
logical, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
logical. If somebody
That's
comes
what
to me,
most people do. You
Oh,
can't come and ask me
let me go
$100
back.
if I don't know I'm not gonna give it to you.
So another thing with Unity as Wealth is we're a microfinance company, so we're gonna help people with projects. So if somebody come at me with a business plan and I can look at it and be like, that shit ain't gonna work. $2. That ain't gonna work.
3.
That first foot don't count.
Okay.
So if it don't look like it's gonna make no money on paper, 9 times out of 10 it ain't gonna make
Y'all
no
paying
money
for my
in
dinner
real life.
tonight. I want my $7.
You
You
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
get your $7? What you gonna do with your $7?
I just said, y'all
I hope
paying
you
for my
spending
dinner
it with a
tonight.
black-owned business.
Let me see.
Oh, he got real quiet. You
Uh,
ain't getting $7
Well, you ain't never
out
heard
of
me preaching that gospel. I mean, no, we made a deal. That's y'all too. You
We
know.
trying to circulate the dollar.
I mean, it's about the universe. They got more than black people on this planet.
Y'all, JJ like saying, oh, he get on my nerves.
That boy said you ain't never heard me preaching that gospel. Woo!
Alright, come on.
Come on, Pastor JJ. All right. So, the SBA has programs, which is the Small Business Administration. I was just gonna list some of these programs. It's capital finance assistance, contracting assistance, which is for 8A, Hub Zone, and women-owned small business programs. They do free counseling, training. They do disaster assistance, advocacy, and they help you with the laws and regulations and the legislation provisions under new small businesses. And those are free help.
Question.
Yes.
So this is free.
Yes.
This is free.
Yes.
Okay.
That's not all that's free.
Mostly everything I said today is free, except Unity as well. Which
That's
is
free
$20.
too down there. The disadvantaged business certification.
That's free.
That's free.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Okay, so is this a good game for today? Okay, we're gonna go with, we said loans. If you're gonna get a loan, go more for investors because you want to be able to find people that want to help you grow rather than just somebody that's trying to make your money. Because if the bank don't feel like you're gonna make money, they're not gonna give you a loan. So it's easier literally to find somebody to invest in you than it is to find the bank to invest in you. Then they got redlining, which means if your zip code don't match the right neighborhood, they ain't giving you a loan anyway. So if you from the hood and you got a business and your business, okay, that's another bar. You can have a digital office in a good neighborhood. That's what everybody needs. You need a digital office in a good neighborhood for most of this because redlining is real. Redlining is how they watch your zip code to see where you are. Back in the day, they used to use redlining to put people, like if I go realtors, and I'm Dominican. I'm Dominican and I say, I want a house, woo, woo, woo. They'll use redlining to say, okay, this is the kind of neighborhood you gotta stay in. If I'm Mexican, this is your neighborhood. If I'm black, this is your neighborhood. If I'm white, these are your neighborhoods you can choose. Now redlining is about getting money, literally.
So they'll give you money if you put a liquor store in the hood before they give you money before you put it for a vegan spot in the hood.
Yeah.
Somebody says SCORE is a great nonprofit organization that provides small business consultation.
Shout out to SCORE too. That's my people. SBA and SCORE. I need y'all, man, look. And SBA, SCORE, Wells Fargo, Frost Bank, all of them will help you create something. Literally, will help you create what you need to create.
SBA not sharks? They not sharks?
Are they sharks?
Yeah.
No.
SBA, no?
No. They don't, you don't have to pay them. You go in there and get help.
SBA?
Small Business Administration.
I don't know about that.
They work directly with SCORE. I use SBA. I go into SBA all the time. But you have to go through SCORE, so maybe it's because I'm
okay.
SCORE.
Yeah, 'cause they gave my cousin 20 grand. He just finished.
No. Not the loans. The loans are bullshit.
Okay.
But the help is free.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? The mentoring,
the help. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do not the money is what's gonna cost you money.
Okay.
I don't like fundraisers.
Why
Okay, but fundraisers are different. So let me explain fundraisers how I look at them. If I do a fundraiser, it might be another business. I might sell a shirt as a fundraiser.
Don't ask me to go fund nobody.
Yeah, not GoFundMe.
That's
I'm not
a
talking
fundraiser.
about. I'm not talking, but that's not the kind of fundraiser I'm talking about.
What's
But
your
crowdfunding sources are real if
opinion?
you are a. If
I
you
want
have.
my opinion on the fundraising.
I don't like giving money on the strength of you saying such and such. I need something for my money.
Okay, if it has
That's
emotional
most black people. I'm
impact.
not saying just me. I'm
No,
just
if
saying
it has
it's most
emotional
black people.
impact. So if you do a GoFundMe, for instance, for the hurricane, you JJ Watt, then yeah, you cool.
I'm not judging Watt.
But if you have an emotional situation and you have a influence, then you can GoFundMe whatever. But the downfall of GoFundMe is they want 10% of that money.
Right.
They're a business.
Right.
They ain't operating
Right.
with morals. They don't give a damn if your house burned down. Give us that money that you
Right.
got $700,000.
Fundraising also
$70,000.
Which
it's
is
a bad
understandable.
take. For example, this is off topic, but I hate when these little football teams on the corner asking for money. Don't
Yeah.
teach our kids that.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's
I
why I
don't
don't
like
teach
that.
that's why we sell it.
That's why you sell water.
Yeah,
Don't,
that is.
right. You can sell some water.
That is
you can
bad.
car wash.
That's
Quit teaching
extremely
our
bad.
kids to beg for money.
Put it in my helmet. Please.
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Get them
That's
people
really,
money.
Okay.
down.
really bad.
Off topic.
All right, back on topic. So fundraisers to me are doing business in a different way. So whenever you talk about the services that you have or the products that you have, whenever you add something new, like we said last time, a new product is like the new girl in school. Everybody look at it and like it and want a taste of it. So if you come through and say, hey, this is why people sell cookies. This is why people sell turtles. This is why people sell anything, because it's you bringing in something to give. It's a business, but it's a fundraiser. You get what I'm saying? So that's how we using fundraisers, is to bring it in, and that way you can use anybody. If I go say, let me go order a bunch of turtles. And
I guess it's all about the approach, right? Because galas, that's a fundraiser, but it's the presentation, right? It's the approach.
Right.
Now
it's the same thing the kids doing, but it's just the wrong approach.
But okay, yeah.
It's the wrong approach.
But I also feel like like for example, a gala. I feel like I'm getting something for my. I get to dress up. I get to go eat. I feel like I'm getting something versus just giving you $5, $10.
Right.
Even $1.
All right, so now included in front of out of the fundraisers, we did invest in now donations. That's what you were saying. You don't just like donations.
Right.
You gotta give it away. You don't get it. But people you can use crowdfunding to grow a business.
I'll give you $1.
You can use crowdfunding to grow a business.
Give me $1.
Dollars. You can get $1,000, $1 bills, and you done raised $1,000.
Okay.
It's about if you can ask the right people and put that in front of enough people. All right. Sponsorships. Sponsorships are probably the easiest thing to get because you can base it around something. So I can have a gala and say my sponsorships are $10,000, and that way you making that money. That's profit in your pocket that you don't have to give to nobody. But it's a donation. It's a write-off.
Right.
If they want it to be, depending on the company that it's tied to, and they'll benefit from it because if Unity is Wealth gets a sponsor, say for instance, I'm sponsoring somebody this month. Shout out to J Dot with the MMA.
You know what Pop say about starting with that dollar.
Real. All right. For real, if you start with $1 and double your money for 27 days, you'll have $1 million. So it only takes 27 days to be a millionaire if you can double what you make every day. But anyway, sponsorships. If I'm sponsoring an MMA fighter this month. My boy J Dot, shout out to Jeremy. Him knocking somebody out with my logo on his pants will look a lot better than anything I can promote. So now I can use that as promotion to say, look what the type of stuff my network is. It's empowerment, it's fighting, it's punching, it's kicking. It's about that progression. So now when I do a motivational message on the gram, I can take his video and say, we will fight to our last breath to make sure that this tackling poverty is done. And I can literally use his image because we were his sponsors. And everybody that's at his fight will look at it and say, who's that? Same goes if somebody just asked you to sponsor a regular event. We had a comedy event and we were doing sponsors for $200. Only thing we did was put their logo on a banner. But we had a banner that everybody had to take pictures in front of. So now your logo is in front of every single person pictures and everybody they post to their following. So you become, it's that eye contact people get with you. You get what I'm saying? Rather than, they don't even know who you are. They get an eye contact with my brand, my logo, and they say Unity is Wealth. And they might either question it or they'll remember it the next time they see it. And if they don't remember it, I embedded it in their DNA. So now they can just look at it and be like, I seen that somewhere. And people like familiar things. So.
I agree. So recap.
Recap. We got 5 minutes left. All right. So.
Any questions? Anybody asking no questions?
They talking about.
Ain't nobody asking no questions. It's 13 people over there. 13 is a powerful number. Ready to break that down? Before we got here. 13 people on both grounds. I just like that it said that. Shout out to everybody that was in class today. If y'all got any questions about grants or access to capital or how to set up to make sure that your business looks right, ask it before we get up out of here because that's what we talking about.
Next, you got your book? That's the wrong book, but give me that book. Next week. So today we talked about grants for y'all. Next week, this is not the book, but we're talking about the E-Myth. All right. Pop did the
Read Aloud
challenge
Shout out
with
to
the
Raspy.
Instagram book club. So the next 2 weeks we're talking about the E-Myth. He's already on chapter 6. So we told y'all to get this book in July. We told y'all to get it. If you ain't got it, you late.
I might read some more out loud because I stopped at chapter 6. I ain't read that.
You like anything about it so far?
Yeah. I like the perspective that it break down versus
technician, manager, and
technician, the manager, and entrepreneur. You find yourself,
Powerful, man.
you find yourself in each one of those individuals. For instance, the entrepreneur is about that imagination and being innovative and going new places.
But you also find out that you need a team.
Yeah,
Correct.
exactly.
You can't do it by it. I mean,
Say, for instance, I can see myself in each part, but it's a part that I see more. I don't want to be the manager or the technician.
Right.
I am the imaginative thought. I want to be able to use my mind.
but one thing I saw by reading that is we want our, I want black people to prosper, but everybody not an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's the number one thing it showed me.
Everybody's
I'm telling
not
you,
an entrepreneur.
that book set me so free.
But when I look at that book, it's something I catch that say,
That book
like
is
you just said,
powerful, man.
everybody is an entrepreneur, but you can build a business around a technician. So they can be the
Yeah.
CEO of a
You
business.
need the
You
technician.
know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You
But
need
they
the
would have to
technician.
hire somebody.
Right.
Perfect example, me having a hip hop background, it taught me why some rappers never, I don't want to say blow up, but not even just make it out the zip code, because they're a technician, they're not an entrepreneur.
Right.
They have the gift. That's what the technician can create something, but he can't sell it. You know, so that's why it made sense to me now looking back. While I got on the radio 17 weeks in a row, while I was on TV every Friday, because I was an entrepreneur, I knew how to rap, but I was more excited about the entrepreneurship side of selling the product. I remember I took a mixtape, I said, I got 5 songs, took a whole bunch of it, started selling, I started making money. After Katrina, I needed some paper. I was out here, I wasn't hanging out I wasn't sleeping in the Astrodome. I got about,
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
So if you go, again, that's not the correct copy of the book. If you go on our...
This is the upgraded version. This is the version you would get after the original, okay? Why she trying to knock my book, okay?
If
This
you
is
go on
master.
I don't even know who just sent me this, but I don't want them to get got. Somebody said, can you put me down for the NAACP $1,000 donation to join, please? The NAACP costs $30 to join. I don't know who said that it costs $1,000. Might be a promotion they got going on. But that's kind of
shaky.
That's kind of shaky, and NAACP got access to capital.
So
They got me for money.
the E-Myth book is on our page. Go get the right copy. And somebody said check out the 4-Hour Work Week. We talked about that book before. If you go on our page, there's a slideshow or a video of good books to read as entrepreneurs. Y'all need to read those not the only books to read as entrepreneurs, but y'all need to read those books for sure. All right.
Add Think and Grow Rich, a black choice to that, because we said Think and Grow Rich, but there's a Think and Grow Rich specifically for black people.
Yeah. What's the name of the guy again who wrote it?
Think and Grow Rich
I don't
for
remember.
black people.
Yeah,
That's the
they
name
do.
of it for black people.
It's called
Yeah, it's
A
a
Black
black-
Choice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Think and Grow Rich, a black choice. I can't think
The
of
guy, he like a professor or something. He speak at a college in Atlanta, I think, or something. Yeah, a friend of mine be watching his videos on.
Yeah, he cool.
Let's,
It breaks down a lot of black history too.
Y'all need the board so y'all can screenshot.
Okay, Kool-Aid.
Hell. Boom.
There you go. Y'all screenshot. We about to get up out of here. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful week. And remember, if you start today, you're a day late and a dollar short. Peace.